What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Senseonics, ticker symbol SENS. We had a nice little breakout on Friday, going up about 9% during the trading day, and then after hours, we saw another 4-cent gain in the stock going up about 1%. So we've had a little bit of a breakout over the past couple of weeks, and I don't think Senseonics is going to be cooling off anytime soon. They have a lot of really positive catalysts coming up in the near future, so we're going to go over all of those different catalysts and how I think that could affect the share price in the short term, and we're going to go over some more longer term projections for this company. So if you guys enjoy the information that I provide for you in this video, please go down and hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. It helps me get this information out to as many people as possible. It costs you nothing to do it, and it means a whole lot to me. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, so you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading and which strategies I am using to trade them. So if you guys didn't already know about Senseonics, essentially they are in the diabetes care and management field. They have a series of products called the eversense, and what that is it's an implanted continuous glucose monitoring system, and they're a product that is able to be sold in the United States right now and is fully approved by the FDA, is their 90-day use period eversense, and in the European market, they've actually already gotten the 180-day product approved. And if we take a look over here, on February 1st, Senseonics Holdings, a medical technology company focused on the development of commercialization of long-term implantable continuous glucose monitoring systems for people with diabetes, today announced the Essentia Diabetes Care has commenced sales and marketing activities for the eversense XL continuous glucose monitoring system in key European markets as of today. So the XL is the 180-day model, and currently the 180-day use period eversense is pending FDA approval, and we could see Senseonics get FDA approval anytime within the next 2 or 3 months. We don't have a set date right now, but it is something to keep a lookout for in the news about this company, because if they get FDA approval, which it seems like they will because they've already gotten their 90-day product approved and they have just increased the use period, so they just have to get it reapproved by the FDA, this stock may go all the way up to $10 or more in the near future or by the end of 2021. We can actually see the specific countries that Essentia is going to be helping distribute this eversense product in. Under the terms of the commercial agreement, today Essentia initiates distribution of the eversense XL system in Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Poland, Spain, and Switzerland. In the US, Essentia is already providing sales support for the original eversense continuous glucose monitoring system. So Senseonics is a relatively new company. They're coming out with new technology for these continuous glucose monitoring systems, and the market for these products is projected to grow a substantial amount in the future. Their main competitor right now is a company called Dexcom, and Dexcom is trading at a much higher price than Senseonics, and if Senseonics is able to gain a higher market share and take some of that away from Dexcom, we could see Senseonics absolutely rocket in share price because of the value that they are providing to society, because diabetes is not going away anytime soon. There are a lot of individuals that are affected by both type 1 and type 2 diabetes around the world, and if Senseonics is able to kind of create some better health outcomes for these individuals, they are providing better value to society, which in our markets basically creates a higher valuation in the stock market. Now, we do have an important catalyst that we do need to look out for Senseonics. Now, this, in my opinion, is a bullish catalyst. So let's take a look at when this catalyst is going to occur and what it actually is. So Senseonics, a medical technology company focused on the development and commercialization of long-term implantable continuous glucose monitoring systems for people with diabetes, today announced plans to participate in the upcoming virtual SVB Leerink Global Healthcare Conference. conference. Anytime a company like Senseonics is able to get their products and business model in front of a larger audience, there is always the possibility that they are basically presenting to more investors and getting their product and telling people that this is what they're working on. They're letting people know that this technology is out there and it's going to be compared to everything else on the market that is currently available. And we could see some more buying pressure in Senseonics after this Thursday, February 25th date. Now, before we get into some of my price targets for Senseonics going into next week, and another really important catalyst that we need to look out for Senseonics that has to do with the partnership with Ascensia and them actually distributing this eversense product to customers around the world, we do need to take a look at this right here. So this is a more long-term catalyst that we need to keep a lookout for. We can basically see the gross proceeds of the offering. This was a previous offering, but they mentioned something in their use of proceeds that, in my opinion, is very important. So they expected to raise about $100 million prior to deducting underwritten discounts and commissions and estimated offering expenses and excluding the exercise of the underwriter's option to purchase additional shares. The company intends to use the net proceeds from this offering for general corporate purposes, including product development. So that is the eversense, the classic eversense, the eversense XL, which is the 180-day model, focused on working to complete clinical development, secure regulatory approval. That is the FDA approval that we are looking to get for Senseonics in the United States for their 180-day model, and support anticipated commercial launch of the 365-day product. Now, I'm guessing that they'll probably call this new eversense the eversense XXL. So we're going to get a model coming. We might get some announcements about this by the end of 2021. But if Senseonics is able to create a product that lasts an entire year, I think a lot of consumers and customers are going to be willing to get this product because they're not going to have to take their implanted device out, get a new one every 90 or 180 days. I think it's a very good sign that we are seeing Senseonics expand into the European markets, pending FDA approval for a very important product in the United States. And they're also working on getting another even higher use period product worked on and approved throughout the next year or two. I think we are going to see some announcements about this product towards Q3 or Q4 of 2021. So I think Senseonics is going to be a long-term play in my opinion. Now, we do have to talk about another catalyst for Senseonics. I know this stock has a lot of news coming out about it. So Senseonics is projected, so this is not the confirmed date. So they're projected to have their earnings on March 11th, 2021. So that is about a month away. I think we could see the actual confirmed date put out by Senseonics about a week after, 2 weeks after, or a week before this March 11th date. That's kind of what we see with a lot of these stocks, unless the company actually delays their earnings for some reason, which in my opinion would not be a great sign. But if they come out and say that their earnings date is going to be around March 11th, then I think that is a good sign for the company. Now, we've seen Ascensia actually take over the commercialization and distribution of their eversense products throughout this year. Now, before 2021, there was actually a different company that was in charge of distributing Senseonics products to the consumers. So this earnings is going to be important, but Senseonics kind of has a new business model for 2021. So Q2 earnings is what we really need to look out for. I don't think that this March 11th date is going to give us a lot of information about the financials of the company. It will give us some information on how they did in Q4, but since Senseonics has a completely different distribution provider, I think Q2 is going to be the very important earnings that we need to look out for Senseonics. Now, earnings is always important, so we do have to look out for the company's guidance that they issue, which is basically the forward-looking statements. I think we could see some talks about this 365-day product, projected sales numbers in Europe, projected market penetration numbers, and when they expect to actually get the 180-day product approved in the United States, and what their sales numbers will be looking like for when that gets approved, and how they plan on selling it in the United States. So right now, I am very bullish on Senseonics, and as you guys know, I am usually not in favor of a lot of penny stocks, and the main reason for this is that I like to trade options, and when I first started trading when I was like 18 years old, and I opened up some random brokerage, I actually started to try to trade penny stocks. It went well at first, but I ended up getting burned, so I decided to stick to some more proven companies and then just trade options, but I think with the climate and the market conditions right now, with all of these biotech companies coming out with actually amazing products, and with the information that I know now on how to analyze companies, I'm going to be starting that penny stock portfolio. It'll probably be available in the next month. I do have to set up a Discord, so you guys need to stay tuned for that. We're going to have a lot of fun in that Discord. We're going to have an options trading chat. We're going to have a general chat. We're going to have a penny stock portfolio. It's going to be a lot of fun in there. I want to be able to create a community so that we can all bounce ideas off of each other and make money together. So for Senseonics going forward, I think we could see Senseonics hit $10 by the end of 2021 if they continue on the trajectory that they are currently on. So that's going to be it for this update on Senseonics. If you guys enjoyed the information that I provided for you in this video, please go down and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. So I hope you guys are having a great long weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video.